Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and I wanted to talk about a topic that has just pissed some people off lately. There is so much discussion, so much conjecture, whether it's Twitter, Reddit, social media, in Hearthstone, or just even in my comments about Hearthstone's theming. Is it too kiddie? Is it literally a children's card game? Where are the serious tones and expansions? Where's the Warcraft in the game? And I wanted to go over those concerns, kind of the trend of the game. While I think a little bit it's over exaggerated, I do want to talk about the way I feel about it, especially someone who's never really played Warcraft games at all. So the Warcraft thing isn't super relevant to me, but just thought I would go over that and would love to hear your guys' take. Is a bikini Eudora a little bit just too out there for you on the signature cards and all of that? And a reminder, we have our giveaway going on for 2 regular pre-orders, 1 mega bundle out of my pocket to enter that giveaway. Like and comment on the video with that thumbnail over there. It's in the description down below. Be subscribed to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until all the cards are going to be revealed, I'll add another mega bundle. I think we're really close, 5 or 4 subs away. So hit that sub button, make me go broke. And if we happen to hit another 1,000, we'll add another mega bundle. So yeah, a lot of the signature cards have been revealed lately for the set. It seems like they're upping the signatures. There's a lot more, although we still haven't been shown the new board for this expansion, which is making me thinking we're not getting a new board, which would be really lame considering we have had a new board for literally every expansion and adventure since Hearthstone came out. But even if you note the previews for the cards and that stuff, no new board. They're using all old stuff. So we'll find out, I guess, with theory crafting when the game goes or the expansion's launched in. That's not coming, which again would be a big deal and makes me worry about the game if that's the case. Regardless, yeah, we got Eudora, but I noted this was not that long ago, 10 days ago, recently after the expansion was announced, where we have, the beach vacation expansion. Really laid back, very casual, pretty silly nature of do you miss when Hearthstone was about Warcraft? Some of the comments were as a guy who's never played Warcraft and only played Hearthstone, yeah, because I like Warcraft's world aesthetics. I think One Night in Karazhan hit it perfectly, semi-seriously, mostly whimsical, referential to Warcraft lore, but not a slave to it. I actually hated that set. I didn't like that set at all. I didn't like the theming of it either back in the day. No, but I get how cowboys into toy shop into vacationers is a bit tiring. I hope they go to Lich King or Titan style expansion next. For me, it's not about being Warcraft, but the setting and expansion just not being goofy or a meme. Out of the last 5, only Titans had an epic setting, and a lot of like-minded comments in that, but there is Titans is literally in standard right now, a deeply lore-focused set. I don't mind that Hearthstone is primarily lighthearted with more serious sets as palette cleansers. I miss Warcraft was about Warcraft. I see a lot of comments about that too. And personally, no, I don't play Warcraft, but I do miss more adult art. It was more thematic compared to the last few years. I miss the old TCG art, but that's been gone for a long time. But overall, there's a lot of agreement that people are kind of missing those more serious style sets, more adult themed release cards. And if you look at the expansion release the way it's been, it's a bit of an overload in that regard. Perils in Paradise to me just doesn't exude Hearthstone barely at all. It's got some Hearthstone characters, there's a bit of throwbacks, but I feel even Whizbang, which I wasn't a huge fan of this theme whatsoever, it did give us adorable King plush. Thank you to Blizzard for a King plush. I'm not a man child with the plush at all, but yeah, it still at least felt more like Hearthstone to me, especially with Whizbang being the lead of it. But I wasn't huge on it. The trailer that came with it, which came late, looked like crap to me. And I don't even know if we're getting a trailer for Perils in Paradise. And I see a lot of complaints about Showdown the Balance. I thought this was rad. You had just the Western theme. I love old Westerns. You had Reno, all the League of Explorers eventually show up. You had cool dragons, undeads. To me, this one was totally fine. And then yeah, Titans, very Warcraft based. Festival Legends was a bit goofier out there, but I thought it was really cool to have every class represented by a rock theme and brought back a lot of cool vibes. And I mean, you had Martial Lich King, very serious vibe. Murder Castle Nathria, probably my favorite theme of any expansion ever, at least personally. Murder Mystery, really cool and brought locations and a lot of shenanigans. Voyage to the Sunken City, pretty much unanimously loved. Fraction Veteran Alterac Valley and Stormwind, I hate those sets, but Warcraft-wise, absolutely up there. Forge the Barons, and you go back, like, it's just a very recent trend. I would say just the last two sets in particular have just felt weird. And I think the biggest, most jarring part about it was this is supposed to be a big 10-year celebration of Hearthstone, right? Hyping it up, 10-year anniversary, and how do we celebrate the history of a game based off Warcraft is with a Toy Story and a beach vacation. That's what feels out of place for me. I don't even mind so much, you know, the less serious cards. You look at the library, what we've been going through, there's a good mixture of stuff. Like, not everything looks like a child's toy particular, you know, like the new Maester looks really badass. And there's plenty of cards that follow that criteria. Hell, you got Service Ace, you got me apparently. People say I look like this dude. That guy's jacked and has a way better beard. But you got a bunch of stuff. You literally have a card with feet that are driving these people crazy on Twitter. I tweet the Lanessa with feet, they lose their minds. It's pretty funny. Apparently, Deck Tech, who is like the social manager or whatever on Hearthstone, had a report that people were obsessed with their feet. Like, he's like, how did you guys make me report this? They're not going to censor it, hopefully, but regardless, I'm not a foot guy. Anyways, I'm not trying to incriminate myself here. I'm just saying people are losing their minds over it. But overall, even this set itself, like, it's got a mix. Like, you got an amazing looking card like Incendious. It's still there, but the overall theme kind of blankets of just this complete silly vacation. And when we have this supposed 10-year big anniversary, it feels weird to just have such like a laid back feel to it. It should feel more epic. It should feel like a bigger deal than it is, because if you just return now to the game rather than like when we had like the gifts in Hearthstone Brew, you wouldn't even know it's like supposed to be a year-long celebration of the 10 years. So that's my thing. I'm anticipating the next set will probably be a bit, you know, on the darker end or the more serious, because again, it's only really, in my opinion, been two absolutely childish sets in a row, which it absolutely has. But I like the Showdown the Badlands. I think Western stuff is rad. You gotta watch Clint Eastwood movies. You gotta watch the old spaghetti westerns, the Sergio Leones, to really get what, you know, that style of stuff. And I just thought I'd bring that up because, yeah, there is so much discussion about it lately of, is the game in the wrong direction? And I don't think so. For the art and all that stuff, the art itself, again, the card art is beautiful still. You can't really mess with the Hearthstone artistry. It's still amazing. Like Tsunami, if I'll show the signature art, I can't wait to get that. It's going to cost way too much money, probably, but it's gorgeous. And even like just generic cards I've been really enjoying. Like the card we revealed, Rayla, actually, I'd say looking better in the regular one compared to the signature we revealed. And I'll just leave off with probably my favorite art in the whole set is the Shaman card so far. I don't like what this card's going to do with Mass Mana Cheat, but Cabaret Headliner, just absolutely gorgeous. So the art, it's good. The art's still phenomenal. It's just, yeah, the theming, I feel like has missed a little bit with people, and I just thought I'd kind of give my take on it. That I don't think it's so much the Warcraft, I just think people would like it to be a little bit more serious, just not super silly. 2 sets in a row can be a bit much, and I guess when some people are feeling it's 3 sets, then it really is too much. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. There's gonna be a card review like really late night for me or early in the morning for you guys, so our Monday video will likely be the last of the Warlock cards reviewed. So I don't know if we'll do another video tomorrow unless I could come up with something to talk about, but I thought we'd talk about this because I thought it's important. A lot of people are bringing it up, even if like for myself, I'm not like super passionate about it, but I do think it is worth mentioning. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.